Good evening, good evening, everybody. I took me a little cat nap after going out. Time is 8:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your description is advised. Well, while I was live streaming this morning, I was listening to Bob and Tom's show. You know, a little music came on, which I did not own the rights. So I didn't get in trouble, but, you know, they did put copyright or something, but, you know, I told everybody I was listening to Bob and Tom's show, and I don't own the rights to anything that goes on, but I don't know, but man, I've been looking up the GoPro, watching videos, looking what they use, I guess they call the Quick app that goes with the GoPro, but you could only live stream on one of them, like YouTube or like that. I can't find out if you take a GoPro and live stream it to prison where you can have 2 or 3 or whatever. You know, I don't understand that crap. So, you know, it's kind of weird. Trying to figure out, you know, I'm not smart enough. I don't know, some people got mad at me because the way I feel about abortion. To me, that is murder. But 3 categories that I'll be okay with: rape, incest, life of the mother. But rape and incest, you know, trip to the hospital and a police report who raped you and who had incest with you. You know, but I don't know, maybe it's some ladies getting pissed off at me. I'm adopted. My real mother got raped when she was 11 years old, had me at 12, somewhere like that. So, but I had a good adopted parents. There's also people that can't have kids. So you can give your kid up for adoption. You know, that's my opinion. You have the right to be pissed off at me. You know, but when they first started that abortion, that was the 3 categories. You know, like that. Then everybody's having sex, having abortions, this and that. So it's your right to do what you want. But, you know, the women I was married to, I made a point because I want to know, you know, see what they want. 9 chances out of 10, they would say, try to save both of us. But you can't save the baby. So I didn't have to do that, but that's how I feel. You know, if I was a lady and I got pregnant and I was over 21, 25, I said, well, I'm 25 years old. I done lived 2 centuries. What's that? You know, 20-some odd years, a baby just getting started. I'm sorry if I offend some of you. You know, that's how come I tell you about my life story. Okay, I haven't made my mind up the GoPro. I can't afford it. Making $800 to $900 a month, I just can't afford it. So, I'm trying to learn. You see, I didn't put on there, to donate. Maybe that pissing off some people. Anything's possible. I wish I had a thing I could put up here to hold my phone. Well, I do out there in the car. Well, I've asked you all, put in the chat. Let me know what you're talking about. So, I could talk about anything. I know somebody got mad because I lost 2 subscribers. So I must have made somebody mad. I'm sorry. But you figure I'm 70 plus years old. I'm bored to death. I got my kitty cats to talk to. When my son's here, wash his clothes or whatever. He eats and takes something, takes his medicine, and go to sleep. So, I'm just letting you know. But like I keep telling you, I'm a part-time YouTuber. Part-time means I don't get paid. I took you all through Jeff today, along the river, and out Port Road over to Highway 62 into Charlestown. Anyone using the GoPro's live stream, I research, quick, which part of the GoPro. You can only live stream on one of them. Why can't you live stream on 2 or 3 of them? Can you all explain it to me, or did I misunderstood it? Then I was researching on, OBS? You can only live stream on one the way I'm reading it, on the internet. See, I don't understand this crap. For what I see about OBS, I can live stream on my computer without no problem. But Prison Live Studio, I cannot. Because the HD are not compatible. I got a question for your computer experts out there. I told you I got an HP computer. It's not a gaming computer. It cost me probably $300, I think, back there years ago. Can I take it somewhere and put a better graphics card in it? Like I say, I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. I know there's some smart people out there. So, I'm asking for your some help. So, if you like the one, like this TV show they call Bull, it's on TV. Well, that's a local TV channel for me. If you like the Bull.
When you said the arsonist was one of us, it didn't sit well with me. Yeah, I got that impression. I went through the evidence from the other fires again. Sure enough, something stuck out. One of my firemen, he was always the first to go in. If you know where the fire started, he was destroying evidence. Sam Keene, he's at the sheriff's station right now. I found this at your cabin after the fire belongs to you.
So I'm asking for your help to make me understand the GoPro. I know there's a bunch of you out there that use GoPro. I know it got Bluetooth on it, but I can't find any videos on YouTube. Maybe you all can explain it to me. Since I got prison on my cell phone. So, by Bluetoothing it to my cell phone, can I use Prism Live Studio to bring it up? You know, I don't know. I've been looking on the internet the last 30 minutes or so, trying to research everything, so... So I'm trying to get some education for this old pea brain up there.
Make you a lot of money, and it turns out that's true.
I took advantage of some unfortunate events. Nothing illegal about that. No. Sam Keene said he set those fires. But he also said you paid him to do it. He flipped on you for a plea deal.
Makes you an accessory to murder.
I always hated you.
I like what I see the video of the GoPro, I kind of like it. So, I kind of like it, but I don't understand it. I know there's very smart people out there. But my cell phone ain't gonna last forever. I might have my son, son of a bitch. One of my kitty cats turned on the vacuum cleaner. Hold on. I just unplugged it. See, your kitty cat and horse playing around. I think it's probably Nancy who done it. Oh no, it was Alex who done it. So
Discretion 9/28/2024, -10.
And the temperature outside right now is 40 degrees. It's still cold. I wouldn't blame that groundhog if it didn't see the shadow. You know, I just do want the old timers. They can tell you what the weather's going to be. You younger people, if your grandpas and grandmas alive that's older than 70 years old, ask them. If you got some up in the 90s, they'll tell you. I know my dad, my mom, my grandma, and grandpa, they told me what to look for. You know, if that was going to be really warm, you have your summer birds show up. You know, if they don't show up, we're still going to have a late winter.
North downtown, mileage 53.0.
Man, I also want to let you YouTubers, other streamers, be careful if you got your music radio on. YouTube don't like it. So, knock on wood, I didn't get in trouble. But, you know, when I'm sitting here listening to music, I don't really have the right to really play it over my YouTube channel.
Sorry, I'm Jenny. I'd shake your hand, but burger fingers.
So,
Is it Dr. Bull or Jason?
Just Bull.
Well, hey, thanks for
but that's how come, because I tell you, I don't own the rights to it. I don't have permission. I tell you, the radio station I'm listening to, you know, I just don't own the rights to them. I don't own the copyrights. You know, YouTube gets kind of strict on it. Because there's another YouTuber, he plays music when he's going down the road. You know, since I was on my way to the bank, I like to listen to Bob and Tom's show, you know. And I let you all know that I don't own the rights, this and that. I guess that protects me, and I don't know if I mentioned the radio station, but
security protocols and prematurely shut down and overloaded the system.
That's what killed him.
Well, once you have corrupted files.
So I'm letting you know, just be careful. They don't mind you rebroadcasting when you got a police scanner in your vehicle. So people say, why don't you get your drone? You see how much them things cost? What would I do without it out here in the country? I would go back and look in the back 40. You know, see if there's any deer back there. But tell you how my day is. I left the bank, paid the bill, at the bank. Then I went to Tractor Supply. I'm not the only one that uses those horse pellets for cat litter. I've been telling people, they never run out of that. But would a horse sleep on that? I don't think so. Wouldn't they rather sleep on straw, hay? I would think, but I don't have any horses, so I don't know. But I wish Prism would do like Instagram or TikTok. I would love to have those two. I know they got Facebook, but I would never download. Oh, Roger's showing some donuts or something. It looked like it got...
Imagine walking into those. Oh, man.
I use something like that. So... I want to thank any of you that came up from TikTok or Twitter, because I told you I'd go live about 9 o'clock. I came on a little bit early, probably 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early. So... what do y'all think I should do? Should I do everyday live videos? I'm asking that. To me, I think I'm wasting my time. But I've noticed that as long as I'm live streaming in the vehicle, I get a few more people. So... I'm asking you, what do you all want out there? What we the people want out of me? Like I say, we can talk in the chat, and I listen. If you just want to have somebody to talk to. I told you I used to be an alcoholic and drug addict, started when I was 12. I've been sober over 25 years. That's a long time without a drink. So I'm letting you know of that. I'm letting you know I'm adopted. I told you how old my real mother was. She was raped by her stepdad. That SOB is dead. He done the same thing to his daughters before he died. But, he's dead. He ain't gonna spend no fucking screwed up time in jail. And like I say, I showed you where Jeff Boat was today. I show you where Duffy's landing. I can pull down there a little bit, but where I usually go and sit, it was flooded. So the water has risen up. So they take all the seats out of it. I think they got to bolt it down to the concrete. They take the 2 outhouses away. I showed you some of the houses that was way off of the ground, where if the water raised, they wouldn't get into the house. I should have took you down into the town of Utica, because it does flood down there sometimes. They got their house up on stilts. And they got their water lines, everything enclosed in, in plywood, insulation, and stuff like that, but it's up high. And what trailers they had, they done away with some of them and built houses up on stilts, maybe 10, 15 feet up in the air. I might do it this summer, show you something. I just got a feeling somebody's gonna ship me something, I just got this feeling. I wish it was a computer, but God will choose the people that He wants.
That's a lot of competition.
It's about 6 o'clock in California, and it's dark here. It must get darker early. It's been over 30-some years since I've been to California. At 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning, to me, it was still dark. I was getting sleepy, but when the sun started coming up, my eyeballs started opening up wide. I was getting sleepy. So I could use a better iPhone, got 128, whatever it is, where this one is 64. And I'm trying to pay for this app that says my debit card expired. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. I guess that's iCloud for you, Apple. But they take money out of my account every month for the insurance. So, I don't know, maybe it's a bad day for a computer for everybody. Computers have bad days too. I put the month in and the year. I'm not even close to the end of the year. So, how can it be expired? I pick up my sensors, like this here. What's that fly doing up there? I think it's a fly. You see that scratch right there? That's where one of the kitty cats got me. So, I like to watch RD on the same, but since today's Friday, it's Kern County Crime Watcher since today's Friday. So, so I want you people tell me more about the GoPro. 9 up to 12. I want to learn more because I ain't got the money, but, I've done research. They don't talk about that much. They said you can Bluetooth it, I guess your cell phone or your laptop, you know, but they don't go into details. So I'm trying to get an education. When I was your age, they didn't have cell phones. They didn't have computers. So the only thing I can remember when I got older, they had the Commodore, what was it, 64, and the Commodore, what was it, 128? I had fun with it, you got a book with it, and I remember that one with the 64 that you can, a program how to calculate your speed, how fast you're going in 20 feet or so, like that. I kind of miss that stuff, but you can find some Commodores out there, but man, even them used one is expensive. So, yeah. And people who knows me, if I'm out driving, I'm not going to answer my phone. I got to wipe my eyes. I got some tears in it. And you at work, I want to say thank you for working and support your family. So, because, when I was young, you only had one person in the family. Now it takes both of you to work where you can support your family. So,
there's something you gotta see. I'm sitting over the table right now. Oh my god. You did it in less than 2 minutes. Unbelievable.
So, cool. It's just that I
22, 23 season.
went to test.
Kentucky 40, Tennessee 025. See it. Split Daisy Lane and State Street.
What's on this?
So sarcoma decrypted about 300 pages of real code embedded in the junk. Not sure what it is yet. It's not junk. Hold on.
James at Carter's house?
Yeah, I got sound. Hold on. What the hell have you done to us? She swore Carter was innocent.
I told you. Never trust a
So
client.
that's what he's like. William Lee 59.
like I said, that mama kitty cat, I call her pretty girl. I'm going to go to another YouTuber.
Alice loves the scent of getting so much. She wished there was a way to make it last longer.
Because I want to know
Fairy godmother Alice.
the update.
Long-lasting Gain scent beads. Part of the irresistible scent collection from Gain.
I have me some rabbit food today.
Concentration of pure hyaluronic acid. Wrinkles are less visible by up to 47%. Validated by dermatologists. Revitalact hyaluronic acid.
I'm on for public safety.
So, everyone knows that everything with me originally started when Chris and I were arrested by Chief Deputy Whited. And those charges that we both received, we received a disorderly conduct in the second degree, and then a resisting arrest.
Yes. 265 west, just off.
Well, if you want to see what's going on, go to for public safety right now. You can see that.
Those two. Whenever we went to our pre-trial, he was handed 2 more documents that had 3 more charges added to them. One of those charges was harassing communications, which is a misdemeanor. And then disseminating personally identifying information, another misdemeanor. And then harassment with no physical contact. And I think that this one is a felony. And then, most recently, whenever they arrested Chris on a warrant out of Meade County, those charges, he had 1 misdemeanor, which was disseminating personally identifying information. And then he had 2 felony charges of intimidating a participant in the legal process. And I think I went over it before, but I'll just sort of touch on it again. So the prosecuting attorney out of Meade that signed for the warrant for them to be able to supposedly come and get Chris was oh my goodness, I just completely forgot her name. Sydney Durham. And Sydney Durham had already recused herself from the arrest that happened in Meade. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm not quite so sure how she was able to sign for him to have a warrant to take him back over to Kentucky. But right now they are still waiting on a prosecutor to be assigned to the case. And I don't really know where it can go until that happens. But I do know that he's going to go ahead and go over to Kentucky at the beginning of this coming week. And hopefully, you know, once everything's over in T. Clay's hands, hopefully he can get him out of there pretty quickly. Or at least maybe get, you know, a bond set. And considering how much they set the bond for here in Indiana, I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be a little bit less. He's definitely not a flight risk. We have been late to court once, but that was a miscommunication. We were actually sitting in our attorney's office and we were trying to get in on the Zoom call, but we did end up making it to court. We were late. It wasn't because we didn't want to go or that we were avoiding it, but he's been to all of his court hearings. We both have, and you know, he's not a flight risk, so I don't know why they would even consider setting it extremely high. I think the reason why Indiana set theirs so high is because, I mean, they're holding him for another state. So, I'll be able to tell you guys more once he does waive and go over to Kentucky. And like I said, I'm hoping that one way or another he'll get to come home pretty quickly. Because he's been in there, since the 24th. And he's been in there for a while. And I'm sure that he's ready to get out of there too. Especially since it's not going to be able to go anywhere until they get a prosecutor put on the case.
Let's see, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th.
Of course, I mean, you know, we've got to go, we've got to talk to T. Clay.
Hey, I think they got 10 days to come and get you, I think.
But I don't have a definite answer on what everything's going to be.
if he's been in jail since the 24th, the time is about up.
That I can update on. I know Chris did finally get to use the commissary that I put on to his account the day after he was arrested. He was pretty happy about that. He got some soft drinks and stuff. So, but he had to get Pepsi. He got Pepsi, and he's a Coca-Cola drinker, so he's like, it's not quite the same, but I'm tickled to death that I was able to get it. And I'm making sure that I keep phone time on so that he can call me. And he's been calling me at least once in the morning and once in the evening, just to sort of check in. I think he's mainly worried about seeing how my day's going out here, worried about me, and I'm sitting here worried about him being stuck in a cage. But yeah, we will definitely get out more updates as soon as possible. Giving you the updates, I'll definitely give you guys updates. But as I had also put in the title of what the live is, have an update out of Clark County. And everybody is familiar with Clark County. They may have already seen this. So this is what's in the paper right now. And it's former Sheriff Jamie Knowles' wife, Misty Knoll. And I want to read this to you guys. So, of course, you know, they did all kinds of deep diving into their records and all of that. And the documents that they got, it shows that Noel and his wife Misty spent more than $3.4 million of nonprofit money between the years of 2018 and 2023. None of which was reported on taxes or none of which was reported on tax returns. The items included things like jewelry, clothing, cosmetics, personal trips, and even items from Victoria's Secret. And all of those items were charged to accounts associated with Knowles' nonprofit. So what came out of that right there is Jamie Knoll is facing an additional 10 felony charges, and his wife is facing a possibility of 10 felony charges as well. I mean, $3.4 million. Is that not insane? How many people think that's insane? Give me a one.
I do not
if
own
you
the
think
rights to this video.
$3.4 million between the years of 2018 and 2023. How does one go through that much money? So yeah, I mean, things coming out of Clark County, definitely progressing. I feel like they're doing a good job as far as digging into the documents.
Wait till the FBI gets involved in it if they're not ready into it.
We've got big stuff coming out of there. And I was hoping to be able to give you guys an update on the update that came out before this, but life was too crazy. So what I'll do is I will add all of that information into our community, into Chris's community post. That way you guys can go and check it out and see what all's been coming out of Clark County. There's a lot of stuff. So,
It's not over with, people in Clark County.
I think that the mods are dropping some links, and like I said, you know, we don't know what everything is going to end up being, but I will definitely give you guys an update when we do know.
Well, she forgot to tell you,
I guess just
Miss No is going to spend the weekend in jail in Scott County,
as soon as I have an
Indiana.
update that I can get to you.
They don't go back to court until
Let's see who all's
Monday.
in here. Generally specific, Julia Stomper.
And I heard they're going to post it. That she's going to have to post a bond.
I was able to get some good information today. Lots of good information today. Today was a very proactive day for me as far as being able to get stuff that I need for investigator. So, and hopefully I'll be able to share that with you guys soon. I
mean, right now I can't share anything because we are kind of at the hush stage of it, like we were with Clark County. But definitely have the wheels in motion. We'll say that much. So, like I said, I'll give you guys an update as soon as I have one.
You people whose friend was Tiffany and Chris, the public safety, tell them to be careful not to say anything on the telephone. Because those phones, when you're in jail, is being recorded. So she made a short video, but she keeping her fans, updated. And her boyfriend. So I want to thank you, Tiffany, for doing a good job. Everybody worried about you all. And I'm praying for you all, knowing he's getting screwed. So, when I was growing up, the lawyers and that called it a spike warrant to get even with you, for you to keep your mouth shut. So, I hope everybody have a good day.
Snap your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free with TurboTax Free Edition. Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify. 1040 and limited credits only. Get the TurboTax app now.
North of Monterey. Okay, and dead. Now we're getting the order of deadline.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. We're on a felony stop. Dangerous. 2 males.
I forgot the day was Friday. See, it tells you where my mind is.
The suspect vehicle is now from a caller. Caller's in a gray Volkswagen Jetta. On Sabre 60 back in Broomhill.
I went to RD on this thing. I said, wait a minute. Today's Friday. It's Kern County Crime Watcher, which it's more of a family channel. It's him, his son-in-law Aiden, and his daughter. Maybe it's his baby too. Sometimes she's with him. I think his baby daughter is probably 20.
What's going on here?
So,
Look good? Oh, yeah, somebody lost their table. Yeah, table, I can't get it. I tried to get it. I tried to move it out of the way. But it looked like it's too heavy.
I don't think I ever gonna get 1,000 subscribers. The way it's going, but what I've read,
Amazon on here?
So, like I say, I want to thank you people sitting in the background. I know who you are. That's okay.
Yeah, it's just stop. So I said, any Amazon.
So, that's okay. You just want to hear what I want to talk about. Like I say, when I talk about my blood pressure, my heart attack, Ozempic, you know, everybody's body's out there. Their chemistry is different. What might work for me might not work for you. You know. Like I say, I took a cat nap because, you know, I was up kind of early this morning. I usually wake up early when it's payday. I got to make sure I'm awake Monday around 8 o'clock because I got to go to the doctor and they want to check my blood pressure. I guess because the medicine I'm on or something, I don't know, but so Roger, quit talking about chili dogs. I do have some hamburger in there. I can make me some A1 hamburger. You know, that'd be okay. You know, you get A1 sauce and put you get you some hamburger and mix your A1 sauce in it, and it tastes pretty good. So,
These guys didn't get released right now from downtown, homeboy. Wanted to check it out.
let's see. I'm going to show you down at the foot of my bed. Hold on a minute.
Toast, baby?
There's socks. There's Kathy, Margaret, and Alex. Here, there's Wildcat. Yeah. And there's Blackie and Nancy and
303 1097.
and Blackie up there. Oh, Wildcat's next to me. So I guess that's Blackie and Nancy. Yeah, because Margaret and Alex is on the bed. So there's Wildcat. It must be. Unless I got another cat. Oh, it's Alexi and Nancy and Blackie. I had to think here.
Yeah, baby.
So, let's see if I can.
Who you gonna call?
See, there's Nancy and where the red light blinking. That's Nancy to the left of her. That's Alexi to the right.
There was mention of a
It's
firearm. Subject was previously
Alexi,
in the
yeah, Alexi, Nancy, and Blackie. I'm not getting it right. There's Socks, Kathy, Margaret, Alex, and Wildcat.
It's an archery, right?
Yeah, Socks got up here. I don't mind him getting up there as long as he don't go to sleep.
Shall we go down here?
I have my arm over here. Cop picking, he fell out of the window and his claws got me. All these marks you see over me is done by cat. You know, I'm not getting abused by anybody.
This is Arch Street right here, or the next one?
So
Charges being taken out.
that was a good half-pound hamburger, cheeseburger I had from the Save-A-Lot gas station there on 62, close to Amazon.
This is 10th right here.
Lay down, Socks. Socks. Lay down, baby. Lay down, baby. Come on.
This is 10th right here.
Yeah, but you're on 10th minutes.
Oh,
Since I got on my cute computer lap, they don't have any place to sleep. Except over to the right of me, but
see, way over fire.
wait till I get underneath the blanket. Because, when I get under the blanket, usually it's Nancy. Sometimes Wildcat will get underneath there.
Chasing him down there.
So I'm going to have to wash my blanket, my sheet on the bed, pillowcases, and put a clean sheet on. Usually I try to do it every Friday or Saturday, if I can remember. I got clothes in the clothes basket, so that's going to have to be washed.
Trying to get out of here. I knew he was coming.
So
Yeah, you got some recreational
Reckless drive, about
148.
stop that vehicle, signal 60, and Gold Road.
Get back out, man. There's anybody coming right now.
Yeah, back straight to the corner.
I was hoping, I don't want to wish it on anybody. Maybe a wreck or something can be close to my house. I could drive up to the road. It's up here by 23.5 mile marker. If they happen to have a wreck. When it rains around a 23.5, it floods the road there and the ditches. I blame that on the state for not keeping the ditches clean out.
Return for the block, 2004.
So
614-2024, William Hufford, Connorsville, signal.
See, all the kitty cats got food. They got fresh water in the bowls, but outside kitty cats, if they want fresh water, they can go down to the creek. They've been out hunting for mice. I guess, if I don't forget it, is take the bird feeder out and fill that up and hang that back up. But they're not like the robins. The robins, they won't eat bird seed. They will eat live fish from a tree. Like I said, I got a tree that looks like a W. And I usually put bird seed up there because I got this one woodpecker. I don't know if woodpeckers go to the south for the winter or what. I don't know, but that cotton-picking woodpecker, he flies to the top of the tree. Then he backs down and he eats. He climbs back up the tree and he comes back down and eats. Instead of him flying from where he at, he goes up the tree. That way he clears the house where he won't run in the house. sometimes I'd be sitting here and you hear a thump on the window. They run into the picture window. So, I could go in there and fix me one of those Hot Pockets, Philly, like that. I don't know. I did sweep up in here, spray around for flies. I killed a bunch of them today. But, man, it gets to me. The cats will sneeze. But what I need to do, put all the cats in the bathroom and get that bug spray or that can and set the bombs off. But then you have to stay out for 2 hours. Can I stand to have the kitty cats in the bathroom for 2 hours? Yep. I know another thing I was going to do. I was going to stop by at the veterinarian's clinic there in Charlestown, ask them how much it costs to have my 4 tomcat fixed and pass it on to you. I could do that. I need to get John Wayne and Tiger fix, Rooster and Timothy McGee fix, and that take care of all the tomcats. I'm thinking $200 each, but maybe that's for female cats. I don't know. So, yeah. So I'm going to get off of here.
With the majority of my patients with sensitivity, I see irritated gums and weak enamel. Sensodyne sensitivity gum and enamel.
Some people are probably at work since this is Friday.
I'm a big advocate of recommending things that I know work.
That's okay. You all have to work. You got families. My family is the kitty cats. And I'm kind of mad because Texas Fly didn't have them, I call them horse pellets bed or something. They smell like pine. I got all the cat boxes cleaned out. Man, my nose itching. Did it itch last night? I don't think so, but. So I want to thank you. Hit the notification bell. Hit the thumbs up. And share. I'm sorry if I made somebody mad. I'm so sorry. Let me know. I've told you people it's sitting back there in the background. Let me know what you want to speak about. I sit here and talk to you. If you got some ideas, you can tell me. So, something's going on in Clark County somewhere, but where I don't know. Ion, the bull is on. old Tony DeNose over NCIS is the bull. So I want to thank you all. So I love you all. Good night. God loves you all.